This is how to operate a Rolution auto slow roller blind. To lower the blind, hold and pull the base bar down. Once you've reached your desired drop, simply release the base bar. To raise the blind, just pull down on the base bar by a centimetre and release. The blind will roll up to your preset upper limit position smoothly without acceleration. To stop the blind midway whilst rising, simply pull back down on the base bar by about 10 centimetres, then release. The components required for auto slow include a piece of Rolution tube, an auto slow controller, a 1, 2, 3 or 4,000 left spring, a controller bracket, a spring bracket, a pair of bracket covers, and a spring tension tool. The following instructions are based on conventional roll, where the fabric is rolling off the back of the blind. The blind must be rolled up fully prior to commencing assembly. Ensure you have selected the correct spring according to the spring selection chart. An auto slow controller consists of three main parts: the control head, the upper limit stopper, and the decelerator. Ensure that the upper limit stopper is fully wound toward the control head. Insert the controller into the right side of the tube. For reverse roll, you would insert it into the left side. Upon insertion, ensure that 2 prongs from the decelerator and 2 prongs from the upper limit stopper line up on either side of the keyway inside the tube. The grooves on the control head must also line up with the keyway. After consulting the spring selection chart, insert the chosen spring into the left side of the tube. In this instance, it's a 2000 left spring. For reverse roll, you would still use the left spring, but insert it into the right side. Be sure to insert the best suited groove on the spring head into the keyway of the tube. Consult the spring tension chart for the amount of tension necessary for your size blind. Care must be taken when inserting the spring tension tool for initial tensioning and when any adjustments are made to the amount of tension on the spring. Install the pair of brackets in the desired position, ensuring the control bracket is on the right and the spring bracket is on the left. Unroll your fabric by hand to the desired upper limit position. This is the maximum height at which the upper limit stopper will allow the blind to travel when raised. Insert the control end of the blind into the controller bracket. And insert the spring end of the blind into the spring bracket and rest it there. Insert the spring tension tool into the hole on the square pin of the spring head. Lift the spring end of the blind out, leaving the control end still in its bracket. To tension the spring, rotate the tension tool in the direction in which the tube rotates when the blind rolls up. Do this according to the nominated amount of pre-tension turns recommended in the spring tension chart. In this instance, 10 turns are required. While holding the spring tension tool in the spring head, so as not to release the spring's tension, guide the square pin on the spring head back into the locating slot on the spring bracket and secure in position by turning the locking arm. To test that the spring tension is sufficient, pull the blind down to its lower limit. Then pull back down on the base bar by a centimetre and release. The blind should travel to its predetermined upper limit position smoothly without acceleration. If the spring has too much or not enough tension, use discretion and adjust accordingly. Once the tension is sufficient, attach your bracket covers and your auto slow roller blind is complete.